Ta-da! Welcome back everyone, part 4 I think, Sam, isn't
it?
Yeah. Yeah, part 4 of the Monza build. As you've seen from the last video, we took the inlet manifold off. And
I'm pushing off the screen here.
Oh, sorry dude. We took the inlet manifold off and we've had loads of fuel pipes and that. That's as far as we've got really, but I'll take
We've done them all at the back end now, haven't we? So it's all inlet manifold now and injectors wise. That's all that's left for fuel pipes, so we're looking good.
Yeah. Sam's had a quick go. We've been away for the weekend, so Sam's had a quick go. So we'll show you around the car what we've got and what we're going to do today anyway, which, yeah. Nice new shiny stuff.
We're going to have a go at fitting the inlet manifold / exhaust manifold gasket.
Nice.
And needs doing.
Yeah. Happy days. Right, so this was the last position you really seen us in. We took the manifold gasket out, inlet manifold out, and if I zoom out, whoa, Sam's had a go. He's basically just taking the front end of the car apart, really.
Yeah, all this was in aid of getting that bit of trim on just there. That was it.
That was it.
I had to get the lights out to do that. I had to get this light out because we've got a replacement bit of glass coming for that headlight unit. It's on its way. It's just got a good old stone chip in it, and also we've got a new indicator on its way that's coming for that bit just there that's been smashed. So yeah, but we're not going to put it all back together yet because we're going to wait until we've got everything basically, because it is a bit of a pain to get it all on and off.
Looks horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But you were saying earlier, I mean, how solid is that?
Oh, it's absolutely no rot in there at all. It's just dirty, isn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
We'll have a clean up as well.
Right, cool. So we've taken off the exhaust stroke inlet manifold gasket.
Oh, gasket, you can see.
It come out in a couple of bits, didn't it?
Where did I just see that? See just there? That's probably the original. See there, it says GM. Probably the original gasket, that is.
Nice.
Which is good.
We're taking it off. There was 2 bolts holding it in because it is like an inlet and exhaust.
Yeah, so the gasket's like a combined gasket.
Yeah.
Then you've got these 2 branches of exhaust manifold. So this one at the free end and that down the drive end. Yeah. And they go off into separate exhaust bits and then meet at the end.
So we're going to get the old and new, and we'll show you that. So we've got the old one and we've got a new one, but we're looking at it side by side and it is ever so slightly different.
Yeah, that hole's in a slightly different place.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Interesting.
Unless it's... Let me get it out. Might be a little optical illusion going on here.
Parallax error. Yeah. So so we've done a side by side. We just realised that it wasn't.
It is the same. It's just flip back front.
It was back to front.
Back to front.
So yeah, we'll stick this new one on.
Yep.
Happy days.
Do it.
Sam's just chuckling away to himself. Right, so we've got the new inlet stroke exhaust manifold gasket in.
I'll just tighten up these 2 locating bolts. There's one at that end, one at that end.
I don't know if you can see, it's really hard to
It's like in there.
Yeah.
I'll shine a light down.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah.
So yeah, just down there.
Yeah, there we go. It's we thought that was going to be a real pain, but actually that turned out to be pretty easy, didn't it?
Yeah, not too bad.
Surprisingly, but I suppose that is the benefit of having an inlet and exhaust, because it all in the same place.
Combined one,
yeah. It makes it a lot easier to get one. So yeah, happy days. Cool. So Sam's just tightening up the last couple of bolts, the last bolt on that, and then we've decided what we're going to do is we're going to take the radiator out. It's got to come out anyway because what do you say? So it's getting record.
Yes, we're going to send it off for record just because it's
it's tired and it won't do it any harm. And that way as well, by the time we've got the radiator off, we'll get the fan out of the way and we should get access to the belts. So that'll be another quick fix, because when you hear the engine run, them belts were squeaking horribly, weren't they?
Yeah.
And it gives us an opportunity then to look at all like alternator and hydraulic pumps and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so that's what we'll do next. So we'll switch to time lapse, or the magic of editing, we'll switch to time lapse, and hopefully before we lose the light, because it is, even though it looks bright on camera, it's just starting to get dark, but hopefully we should smash it. Sam looks like he's on a mission anyway.
Yeah, I need a shorter extension than that. I've not got one.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, tiny update while we've got the remaining bit of light anyway. So we've removed the clips that hold the radiator in, the hoses top and bottom. Can't really see it, but there's a transmission line as well, or the transmission fluid, or the gearbox fluid. Not a lot in there, so what we're trying to do now is basically, we think it is clear, but we just want to sort of...
I think it's on sliders at the bottom, so it just slots in.
Yeah.
And it's been in there so long, we just need something to break the bead, and then we can pull it out. So we're going to very carefully put a jack under it and just move it, hopefully.
Hopefully. Right, so we've successfully got the radiator out. Just very conscious of light. Sam's got it in his hands. Beautiful, beautiful. There was some crystallised antifreeze in the bottom of it. Unfortunately, we didn't get it on camera. It was too dark, but yeah, it did just slide out.
Yeah, wasn't too bad actually. It's just we're going to have to remember to put this back in first and just slot it over the fan, and then it just all goes back like that.
Happy days.
We can clean this all up as well. Radiator's going off for a recore, so when it comes back it'll be new essentially.
Yeah, so that gives us loads of access now. I don't know if you can see it very well because it is dark on, and I'll show my torch on it. There you go, so we can see all the belts, the fan, everything now. So we've got loads and loads of room. So that's probably us for the night, so we'll catch you tomorrow or the next day.
Yep.
Right guys, so we're back. As you've seen from the last video, we've taken out, oh that's too dark, but we've taken out the radiator. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
We're struggling with light, so we've got an absolute array today. We've got the bar light on the top, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
We've got this light here, which is also pretty good.
So what we're planning on doing today, Sam, then? Ooh.
So, hold on, I'll hold this up. Today, we're going to have a little general clean up on the front end, and then we're going to replace the water pump, because we've got a new one sitting just there.
Beautiful.
And also we're going to do the belts, because I'm sure you've heard on the earlier videos, it sounds like we're trying to murder a pig in here, so...
Yeah. So we're probably going to switch out to a phone for the next lot, because they're really sort of better for these sort of conditions. But yeah, we wanted to just try out, well I wanted to try out my new stabiliser rig. And it's pretty smooth, so happy days. Let's get cracking.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we switched to phone just to see what the quality is like. Got the GoPro rolling.
Looking good.
A bit of time lapse in. This is probably a bit better than the other camera for now anyway, so.
I think the first thing we're going to do is get this fan off, because that'll give us a bit of access to... We're going to have to take this pulley off to transfer it onto the new water pump. Then we can attack the belts, but you can see there's a lot of grime in here as well. So we're going to have a little, whilst it's all open and get atable, we're going to do that. Yeah.
Just want to say big thanks to everyone who's subscribed so far and that. I never thought we'd get like 300 subscribers this quick, so it's really good.
Yeah.
Wow, your head's really shiny in this light, Sam.
I know. That's what happens.
Okay, so we've took the fan off, as you've seen from the time lapse, that we've probably knocked with our shoulders quite a bit, and we've managed to take the belts off as well. As you can see, we've got the new ones. Yeah,
we're just going to side by side them now.
Yeah, because the old ones are pretty much the same size, but luckily
I think they're very, very slightly different.
Yeah.
I think that's slightly bigger. So that one should be.
So Sam's having a look at that, so you can see where we've taken it off. Belts. We've had to sort of detension the hydraulic pump, there's like a bolt that goes all the way through, and then you've got 2 on the other side. Let's see if I can point them out.
Hey,
Give me some. And 2 there, 1 there, and 1 there.
right.
So,
Hydraulic pump,
yeah,
auxiliary.
auxiliary. Happy days, Sam, eh?
We're
Pretty
winning.
good.
We're winning.
We're winning.
We just got to remember which one's which now.
Don't forget.
Shit.
Okay, so we've come to a bit of a stump, haven't we, Sam?
Yeah, we've been beaten for tonight.
Yeah.
I'll show you why. So we've got all the bolts out for the water pump. They came out all right. Bar, I don't know if you can see it. It's right tucked down there.
Yeah.
See down there?
Oh yeah, just
That's
about.
the last one, and it's behind the crank pulley,
Yeah.
which means crank pulley's got to come off. And to do that, we need a rattle gun because we've got nothing to hold the engine. Because it's an automatic,
Yeah.
so the engine's essentially
Spinning
free to spin even when it's in gear.
So we're kind of stumped, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to end this part anyway, part 4. Thanks for watching, all that jazz. Like and subscribe and everything. Yeah, it's really sort of disappointing, but
We don't like getting beaten, do we? But right tools, we'll wait for the right tool. And,
yeah. And as you can see, look,
yeah.
it's pitch black outside as well.
It's been raining again, believe it or not.
Yeah, so we'll leave it at that. So like and subscribe, all that jazz. Odd Jobs 123 on Instagram and the Odd Jobs on Facebook. Keep watching.
We'll get it done, won't we?
Yeah, hopefully the next part of this video we'll take the water pump off. But you see, we've got the belts off today, and while we've got this access, it's perfect opportunity for us to get all this cleaned up when we take the rocket cover off and all that. So
I've just hung the right belts on the right pulleys just so I remember which one's which.
yeah.
So otherwise, they're very similar size. One's very slightly bigger.
Happy days. That's it. So see you later, Sam.
See you later.